But it does lead us into something else about Dak Prescott is that, you know, we're 11 games into the season. Is Dak Prescott an MVP? Let me give you the numbers. Cowboys are 8-3. He's thrown for 2,935 yards. That's seventh amongst NFL passers. He ranks fourth in yards per completion. This is a big stat. 7.9 yards. That's a big number. He ranks second in completion percentage, 70% completion percentage of his passes. He has 23 touchdowns. That ranks second. His his overall rating is 107.4. That's second. And he has only 6 interceptions, which is way, way down the list. Clarence, are you leaving me? Oh, good.
No, I'm not leaving you. My computer is about to shut down because I didn't plug it up. And so I'm just trying to plug my computer up right
You're
quick.
full a lot of talk here for giving me crap about my technical problems. Clarence, obviously we've got a lot of games to go, 6 games left, and a million things are going to change in these last 6-7 weeks of the regular season. Dak Prescott, is he right?
I think he's right in the middle of certainly I think he's right in the middle of the race for the MVP, and he should be. I mean, you look at his number, you can't deny the number. I think Mac is frozen again, but definitely it is a perfect time because I'm back. But you cannot deny what he's done, and he's listed by Pro Football Focus as a number 1 ranked quarterback, number 1 graded quarterback in the NFL, and he's on a hot streak like nobody's business. And we asked him earlier this week about why it's always so, Mac. Just chill for a second.
I apologize.
But we asked him yesterday about his hot streak, and right on cue, it's just his dad's strength. Why are you playing so well? Dad's strength. He's a new dad, which is greatness because you would think with all this stuff going on with having a baby and dealing with a first-time mom, being a first-time dad, and all the other stuff, and he's playing the best football of his career. He's playing out of his mind. That Jerry Jones said Tuesday morning on his show that this is the best he's ever seen Dak, and he gives Mike McCarthy credit. I give a lot of credit for that. But Dak is on a heater right now. He's in the zone. It looks like everything is easy for him. It looks like the way he's running the ball, but throwing the ball, making the right decisions. And it's interesting to me, and we'll talk further when we get into Mike McCarthy later on in the show. But for him to be doing this early in a new offense, after being in the Kellen Moore offense, just tells you the work they put in the offseason and how much he understands the game, understands the system. That's seemingly perfect for him.
It's worth mentioning that when Dak Prescott came off of his broken ankle in 2001, the first 6 weeks of that regular season, he was phenomenal. He's the best I'd ever seen him play. I think the best he had ever played. Then he injured his calf on the last throw in the win in New England. Came back, and he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same. He was still pretty good, but not nearly at that level. And now I think for Dak, especially with the games coming up, which we'll hit on later, is that can he sustain this? Maybe not to the same clip, but in the same neighborhood. And if he can sustain it in that same neighborhood, then I think absolutely he's going to be an MVP candidate. Doesn't mean he's going to win it, but he'll be a candidate. And I think if you're a finalist in these situations,
let's be honest about it. Let's be honest. I wrote a column last week. I said, Dak is playing an MVP level. Well, we don't need to discuss it right now because you know what? Dak plays for the Cowboys, okay? And if the Cowboys take care of business, and we're going to talk about the next 5 games, he'll be in the conversation. We don't have to campaign for him. If he takes care of business, if he continues to play as he's playing over the next 5 games, then he'll be in the conversation. He may. And if they win all these games, he'll certainly win it. There's no question about it. If he continues, but that discussion is one that's going to be continued over the next 5 weeks.